Man, I have to say, there's been a few times this season that I felt so proud of the team. Like, it's been a bad season. I've said it time and time again. It's been the worst season I've witnessed as an Arsenal fan. I've been watching him for almost 20 years. It's not been great. And yeah, there's a few games this season where we've just stood up to be counted. And it makes me fucking proud that one of them was in an FA Cup final where we was expected to get nothing. On every single betting site, every pundit, every commentator, they was all, Chelsea's going to win this. Chelsea's going to win this. I was one of the people that was saying that because I genuinely thought you got no Koscielny, Alexis and Ox were touch and go, Mustafi, Gabriel, they weren't playing. I was one of the people that thought, you know what, no chance. In my last video, you watch it, I said, I'll be happy if we got out there without getting embarrassed. Genuinely, that's what I thought was going to happen. And they fucking stood up from minute 1 to minute 90. They stood up and fucking deserved to win that game. And it begs the question that everyone says, well, where were these performances during the season? And I really don't fucking know. Our semi-final performance and our final performance against good teams, Man City and Chelsea, we wasn't favourite to get past any of them. We was excellent in both fucking games. And I'm so happy that we've had something for this season because it's been almost unwatchable at points. So to finish off winning something that's what it is, it is something. You know, I've said in previous videos that the FA Cup is the minimum that we should be aiming for as a club. It's the minimum. I mean, we was all over them. All over the champions of England. All over them. And it's kind of like, why could you not just turn this on every game? Mertesacker, I thought, would be one of the people to go. Will he stay? I don't know. I don't know if his contract's up or he's got 1 year extension. I don't know what's happening. But he proved it. He only played. That's his first start of the season. Did not put a foot wrong. And when I've been saying all the time that this guy's positioning is better than all of our centre-backs, you don't play that much for Germany if you're a bad player. It doesn't happen. And how I was saying, like Mustafi, I've seen him get skinned more times this season. I have Mertesacker in Mertesacker's whole career for Arsenal. And I stand by that because his positioning is fucking excellent. And he proved that again in the final. He proved that again, that he still has something to offer this team. You don't have to start every week, you don't have to play. His first appearance of the season was literally like last week against Everton when Koscielny got sent off. If Koscielny didn't get sent off, Mertesacker probably wouldn't have played then and he wouldn't have played now. And it's just a fucking great performance. Rob Holding again, standing up to Diego Costa. None of our other centre-backs did that. As good as Koscielny is, he can get bullied against certain centre-backs. Diego Costa being one of them. Rob Holding weren't having none of it. He was giving as good as he got from the start to the end of that game. And I love that. You see him even going to him, you're fucking mental, mate, you're mental. I love that. I love that we've got an English player now with the heart of a fucking lion, which is what Holding is. 2 million, bargain. Kind of worst thing for me, well, not the worst thing. People were happy. They were happy on Saturday, but Arsenal fan TV, you look at it, people have already forgot about the rest of the season. They're like, give him a new contract. Give Wenger a new contract. They've already forgot, which I was scared of. They've already forgot what's happening. We know that Wenger will stay. He's not going to go anywhere. He would have said it by now. He's definitely going to stay. They've already forgot about the last 8-9 months of shit. Because this year, we haven't played good football. It hasn't been our usual, Arsenal's attractive football. We haven't even been playing good football. Our defending at times has been awful. It's a really weird one, but it's a great way to end a shite season, in my opinion. Because it's the end of the season, a little transfer breakdown. I mean, Granit Xhaka has come in. He's grown, slowly growing, but he's still a step slow. But hopefully now he's had 1 whole year in the league. Next season, if he just moves the ball even quicker than he does, it's going to look like a nice signing. I still think 35 million is a lot, but in today's market, I suppose that's the type of money you have to pay now. And, you know, his season's been all right. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10 for the season because, you know, he's made a few mistakes. Red cards, penalties, giving away stupid penalties, putting his team in a lot of shit. And that come down to basically just stupidity a lot of the time. A lot of tackles that didn't need to be made. And it could have cost us in other ways. And, you know, he has to learn from that. I think he will learn from that. He's still young. A 7 out of 10 for the season. I think that's quite fair. Skodran Mustafi. Now, this one for me is just such a weird one. Because I just think he tries to be physical for the hell of it and not really use his brain. He just jumps in time and time again as if to say, look, I'll jump in, I'll make a tackle. And half the time, it's just fouls. I'm surprised he ain't been fucking sent off a lot. I'm really surprised he ain't had a couple of red cards this season because the way he fucking goes in sometimes, it's just stupidity. It's not like, oh, yeah, it's a crunching centre-back. He's going to go in, he's going to win the ball, he's going to get a bit of the man. Sometimes he's a fucking lunatic. You know, I've said it before, I say it again, I don't think he's worth 35 million. What is he, 24 or 25? Still young for a centre-back, but for that money we spent, I don't think he's any better than a player like Virgil van Dijk. Is he better than him? I don't really think so. Probably could have got him for a lot cheaper. Nice footballing brain. Could have got him in, but, you know, Mustafi, maybe he'll grow into a great centre-back and he'll prove me wrong. I don't know, but for me, 35 is a bit steep. So Mustafi, you know, he started off well, but if you had to rate his season, I would say like 6, just over half, 6 out of 10. I don't think he's been excellent. You know, we had a good run at the start of the season where, oh, fucking hell, Mustafi and Koscielny, they haven't lost a game together. Then it all fucking went wrong. Lost 2 games in a couple of days, getting spanked and stuff, but his decision-making and his aggression has to improve, and hopefully that happens with age, but yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for him. Lucas Pires, who, you know, he's been injured for so long. It was good to see he was on the bench for the FA Cup final because it come from nowhere. I literally haven't seen him for months. Every time he's been on a pitch, he's contributed in some way. Whether a goal, an assist, taking players on, his work rate. He's a nice player. He's actually a nice player. So for the little he's done, I know he's played against teams like Sutton. He ain't played in the top games, but he's contributed. I would give him a solid, again, another 7 out of 10. I think he'll play a lot more next season if we keep him. Which I don't know. I don't really know if Wenger fancies him. But he has a lot to offer. We're going to have a lot of games with the Europa, so he's definitely going to get games next season. So it'd be good to see him play 25, 30 games, see what he can do over a season. Because I think he's not a bad player. For 17 million, it's not bad at all. So yeah, solid 7 out of 10. Now, young Robert Holding, bargain of the fucking season, I would seriously give him an 8 out of 10. Maybe a 9. I don't know. We literally threw him in at the deep end. Was it with Callum Chambers, centre-back against Liverpool? First game, he's just been playing for fucking Bolton. We throw him in against fucking Lions, Mane, Coutinho and all these fucking boys. And yeah, you're thinking, fucking hell, we've let 4 in. First game of the season at home. But fuck me, has he grown. You can see he's composed on the ball. He's up for a battle. He's not the fastest, which, you know, centre-backs now, the best centre-backs seem to be the faster centre-backs. When you look at him, for a 21-year-old, he has a lot of potential. And people say John Stones is better than John Stones. I tell you, they've got a point. They've got a fucking point. Because you look at John Stones this season, he has not been good. He has not justified that £50 million price tag whatsoever. It'll be interesting next season to see how John Stones kicks on and how Holding kicks on. And we'll compare it then. They both need to be starting almost every game to get a feel of who's the better player there. But Holding is in there with a shout, definitely, and I never thought that was going to be the case. I was thinking 2 fucking million. I'd never even heard of Rob Holding. Not even gonna lie. I thought, who the fuck is Rob Holding? Never heard of the guy, and he surprised me. And it's a type of surprise that I like. We signed someone who I've never seen play, and they come in and they can put in performances like he did in the semi-final and the final of the FA Cup. I do not give a fuck how much they cost. And if Kolasinac is anything like that, he can come in on a free transfer and do anything to that level. I'm happy. I'm happy. Then you add in the fact that we've got Szczesny to come back, Callum Chambers to come back, Joel Campbell to come back, young players like Chuba still has to come back, Asano, the little Japanese fella, I don't know if he's got the work permit, I think he might have because he's been playing in Germany, got him to come back. And the thing is, we can just experiment in the Europa League. I mean, some of the games, we're going to be favourite to win. I mean, there's going to be some games you're never going to have fucking heard of some of these teams. Fucking throw out the youngsters, let them have a go, because what do we really have to lose? Yeah, I'm just proud. I'm so proud that we've ended the season on somewhat of a high. No one had us down to do anything in that game. One of them people being me, I'll put my hands up. I thought we was going to get spanked. And 80% of you people watching, you thought it too. Don't chat shit. I even had a Liverpool fan lives downstairs to me. He's saying, oh, you've gone quiet. I haven't heard you shouting the walls down about Arsenal. What happened? And I was like, bruv, you must be deaf. Because literally, that's all I do when Arsenal's on. I'm going fucking mental. I can't watch Arsenal in a public place. Unless I'm at the Emirates, I can't be watching Arsenal at a pub. I think I've watched Arsenal at a pub once. Because I get so pissed off. And if there's any other fan around you trying to take the piss, I'll fucking go down for assault. I'll go down for assault. It's not worth it. There's always some little mug in the pub. Yapping. And I can't take it, so I'll watch it indoors. But yeah, already, I was happy for this season to be finished, to be honest. It wasn't enjoyable. A lot of work has to be done in the summer. Do we keep Alexis? Are we going to sell him? Same with Ozil. Do you just keep them for their last year and hope you do something? Or do you just fuck them off and get any money you can? I don't know. Man City's already gone big. Bernardo Silva, it's estimated to be about 70 million. Straight away, no messing about. They released Bakary Sagna, Clichy, Zabaleta, Jesus Navas. They fucked off a lot of people already, so they're about to go big early. And to be fair, you know what? I love Bakary Sagna, and he stayed until we won something. He stayed until we won the FA Cup. And he kind of went at the right time. Bellerin was coming through, but because we literally have no other right back, free transfer, get Bakary back. And say, mate, you ain't going to play every week. You're not going to be first choice. But you wasn't first choice there, really. He was in and out with Zabaleta. Jesus Navas was playing fucking right back, for God's sake. And he hates Tottenham. He's up for a battle, old Bakary. If he's on a free, we have a lot of games to play. Get him back. But yeah, guys, I want to know what you think. What do you think is going to happen in the summer? Are we going to make big boy signings? Are we going to lose our big boys? What's going to happen? If you had to rate our transfers out of, like, from a 1 to 10 scale, comment downstairs. I'll read all the comments. I like seeing what other people think. I mean, that's the great thing about YouTube. I'm sitting in my bedroom talking absolute shit about Arsenal. There's people in fucking Guyana watching this. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I know predominantly this is a gaming channel. You know, I've always wanted to just record gaming, chat shit over it, upload it to the internet, and people seem to have enjoyed it. But then my primary love in life is Arsenal, and to just sit and talk to a camera, upload it, and to have a conversation with people that I don't know, whether they disagree or agree, that's fucking life. But the fact that you can put yourself out there on the internet and you can have a conversation about the thing you love and the thing that other people love, to the people that subscribe, but for me just talking about Arsenal, thanks for subscribing. It's nice to have a little community of Arsenal fans over here. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave them comments, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. On the skin, mate, look, on the skin.